Welcome dear students, and let us see one more question from the same exercise, first exercise statistics chapter. This is a question number 7, seventh question. Yes, and this is the data. This is the raw data. This is the raw data about the sulfur dioxide, the concentration of sulfur dioxide in ppm, parts per million, in 30 localities. They have collected the data about the sulfur dioxide concentration in air. In air, what is the ppm of sulfur dioxide? What is the concentration of sulfur dioxide in ppm in 30 different locations? They have taken the data, and now here, with the help of this data, we have to find the mean of concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air. What is the mean of concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air? Let us see. Here we have to find a mean, and first of all, already I told you, when you are going to adopt one principle, one method, one of the three methods, as you know, there are three methods to find mean, arithmetic mean. First of all, observe the given data. The frequencies are 499,242. The figures are very less, very small figures. So you can go for direct method, that is sigma fx by sigma f. That is, you know that the formula is x bar is equals to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. So very shortcut method, very simple method, direct method. Let us prepare the table. Now classify this data in tabular form. Then we get, and first column we have concentration. This is concentration of sulfur dioxide, and secondly, that is frequency. Directly they have given frequency is Fi, concentration of sulfur dioxide. They are given in the form of class intervals. Yes, and next, as you know, the formula is sigma fi xi. We required xi. That is nothing but class marks. What do we call this? Class marks, or it is also called as mid value of the class. Mid value of the given class. Okay. Next, coming to and third and fourth column, last column, that is a product of frequency and class marks, which is called mid value. Now take these results 0.00 to 0.04 and 0.04 to 0.08, 0.08 to 0.12 and 0.12 to 0.16, that is 16. And next 0.20 to 0.24. Next, take the frequency 499,242. Yes. How do we find class interval? How do we find class marks, which is called mid value? How do we find mid value class marks of the particular class? Here the first class is 0.00 to 0.04. These are the two limits, lower limit, upper limit. You know that half of the sum of two limits. This class mark is nothing but half of the sum of the two limits. 0.00 plus 0.04. The sum remains 0.04. The sum is 0.04 because there is no the first limit. First limit is 0, and half just cancel by 2 table. 2 2s are 4, and we get 0.02. The first result is 0.0. Coming to the second one. What is the second one? But here you no need to calculate the remaining values. Remaining values for class marks. Why? Because observe the class size, height of the class. What is the height of the class? 0.04, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 0. It is go on increasing. It is increasing by 0.04. So follow the same thing. You increase the result by 0.04. You get 0.04 means 6, and 0.04 means 10, and 0.14 because we are adding 0.04, 0.18 and 0. Here just follow the sequence, and the last value is 0.22. We have got all the results. Just to find the product of frequency and make values. 4 into 2, 4 2 is 8. We have 2 decimal places. Maintain the 2 decimal places. It is 0.08. Then 9 6 are 54. When you multiply a number by decimals, you be careful. 9 6 are 54. Here we should maintain 2 decimal places. Therefore, I take like this. You know that basics. 9 10s are 90. That is 2 decimal places. 2 14s are 28. 2 decimal places. 4 8 is 72. 2 decimal places. 2 22s are 44. 2 decimal places. Yes. Now you should find sigma. What is sigma fi xi? The summation of all these results. Let us find the summation. 8 plus 4 12, 12 8 20, 22 4 26, 2 is here. 4 plus 2 6, 13 to 15 9 24 5 29, 2 is here, and this is 2.96. Sigma FIXI is 2.96. Let us substitute the value, and here check the denominator. The denominator is sigma Fi, the summation of frequencies, sum of all the frequencies, nothing but sigma Fi. If this is the data about the 30 localities, already they have given in the question itself. 4 9 13 9 22 24 28 30. So this is the data about the 30 localities. Just let us substitute mean of the concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air is sigma Fi xi is 2.96 and whole divided by sigma Fi is 30. Yes. Now here we have, it is a decimal fraction, just like a decimal fraction, because 0 is there in the denominator. You please cancel 0 in the denominator. When you cancel 0 in the denominator, we get 1 decimal point. 1 decimal point has been increased in the numerator. Yeah, I cancel this and I take 0.296 by 3. Now check by 3 table, isn't it? 0.2 is not divisible by 3 table. So directly we should take 2 digits at a time. Actually, when you divide, we have to take the first digit. What is the first digit? 2. But 2 is lesser than, it is smaller than, it is less than 3. Therefore, you should go for 2 digits. At a time, you cannot divide 2 digits. So therefore, you take 0. And 3 table, 3 9s are 27. Again, 2 is left. You get 26. 3 8s are 24. 2 is left. 2 0 means 20. You can write 3 6 are 18. You can write 3 6 are 18. So approximately the value is 0.0986, or in other words you can express 0.099, because when the last decimal place is equal to 5 or greater than 5, you can cancel and add 1 to its preceding digit. Therefore it becomes 0.09. So like this you can, here what is the concentration? The mean concentration of, you can write here in your answer, final result right here. Therefore here the mean concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air is 0.099 ppm, parts per million. So let us continue one more question. Let's see the question number 8 from the first exercise, statistics. This 8th question here, this is the data about the students' attendance record. There are 40 students, and that 40 students attendance record, out of 56 days, that 40 students attendance record was taken. Here this is the data, and we here with the help of this data we have to find the main number of days student was present out of 56 days. We have to find the main number of days present. This is a present number of students, and this is number of days present, and the number of students 44 to 47 days. How many students were present? Their attendance 44 to 47 attendance, 4 students got. Like that, up to 53 to 56 days present, 11 students were present, 53 to 56 days. But here the question is, we have to find the main number of days student was present out of 56 days. So as usually, you can apply any one of the methods. Observe these figures. of number of students 1, 3, 4, 4, 7, 10, 11. The numbers are small in figures, so you better to apply the first method, that is called direct method. So yes, let us take the data. Classify the given data first. The first column, number of days, first column. And second column, number of students, yes. And third column, x, that is xi, class marks, we can also call as mid values. And finally, that is fi and xi. So totally we have 4 columns. We are going to apply the first method, the very first method, which is called direct method, to find mean. And here the observations are 35 to 38 class intervals, 38 to 41, and 41 to 44, 44 to 47, 47 to 50, 50 to 53, and 53 to 56. Yes. So this is the data. And take the number of students. This is called class interval, as we know. And number of students, quantity, always should be taken as frequencies. They are 1, 3, 4, 4, 7, and 10, 11. Yes. And now coming to class marks. How do we find class marks? Already we have discussed many questions in the previous videos. Xi is nothing but class marks, or nothing but mid value of the class, given class. Half of the sum of the two limits. Half of the sum of the two limits. Find the sum of these two limits. 35 plus 38 gives 73. That is 73 by half. So that you get 2 3s are 6, absolutely, and 2 6s are 2 5. So we get 36.5. The first class mark, which is called mid value, is 36.5. You no need to calculate the remaining. Just observe the height of the class. 38, 41, 44, 3, 3. Just you go on adding 3. 36 plus 3, 39.5 plus 3, 42.5 plus 3, 45.5 plus 3, 48.5 plus 3, 51.5 plus 3, 54.5. Now just find the product of frequencies and mid value, class marks, fi, xi. Just multiply these two columns one by one. 1 into 36.5, we get 36.5. The multiplication, be careful, because here the second values are decimal values. So be alert. 3 10, 39.5 3s are 3 5s are 15, 3 9s are 27, plus 1 28, 3 are 9 plus 2 11, and 4 table, 4 5s are 20, 2 is there, 4 is 8 plus 2 10, 1 is left, 4 was 16 plus 1 17, and again 45.5 4s are 4 5s are 20, 2 is left, 4 5 are 20 plus 2 22, 2 is left, 4 4 is 16 plus 2 18. Yes. And next, coming to the next value, 7 5 is a 35, 3 is left, 7 8 is 56 plus 3, 59, 5 is left, 7 4 is 28 plus 5, 33. Yes. And next, 51.5 tens are. So one decimal place gets cancelled. We get directly 515. No decimal value. No decimal place. Here 11 table, 11 into 54.5. 11 5 is a 55, 5 is left. 11 4 is a 44 plus 5, 49, 4 is left. 11 5 is a 55 plus 4, 59. Just to find the sigma fi xi. Sum of all these. Now let us see. Here this is sigma fi. Sum of 40 students. Already they have given the question itself. This is the data about the 40 students attendance record. 40 sigma fi xi. Just find the sum. 5 plus 5 10, 15, 5 20. 2 is the 9 plus 2 11, 5 16, 9 25, 27, 8 35, 6 41, 4 is left. 9 plus 4 13, 14, 317, 825, 732, 33, 336, 3 is left. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 5, 13 plus 3, 16, 17, 18, 19. So finally we have got 1961 as therefore main, that is x bar is equals to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. What is sigma fi xi? That is 1961 whole divided by 40. Just you know that when decimal place gets cancelled, if you cancel the decimal place, we get one decimal point. So we get 196.1 by 4. Directly you check by 4 table. So that is 4, 4 is 16, 3 is left 36, 4 9 is 36, decimal point. 1 is not divisible, so we can keep 0. So then 1 0 becomes 10, 4 2 is 8, again 2 is left, 2 0 means 4 5. And the final answer is 49.025. But here the second decimal place is less than 5. You can neglect this value. You can also express as 49. So what is the main number of days student was present out of 56 days? This total 40 students, out of 40 students, the mainly averagely they attended the school 49 days they attended averagely. So this is the problem. You can apply this first method. Now let's continue the next question. Let's see the last question of this exercise. The very first exercise, statistic chapter, and question number 9, last question, be carefully. And here this is the data about the literacy rate. Literacy rate means what is the how many people are educated and how many are uneducated. So this is about the literacy percent data was recorded, number of cities and the percentage of literacy. 45 to 55 percentage of literacy was recorded in 3 cities, and here 8 cities, in 8 cities 75 80 to 85 people percentage of people are educated, and 85 to 95 percentage of people are educated only in 3 cities. Now this is the data, and here we have to find the main literacy rate. We have to find main literacy rate. Yes, very simple. So let us apply one of the 3 methods. First of all, observe the data 3, 10, 11, 8, 3. But here the class interval, that is nothing but literacy rate, are 45, 55, 75, 85. The figures are somewhat big in figures. So you better to follow the third method, which is called the last method, that is step deviation method. We are going to apply the step deviation method. Before going to tabularize the given value, before going to classify the given data, you better to write the formula, that is main x bar is equals to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. Here what is u? That is xi minus a by h. Already we have discussed in previous videos. Let us start. Let us tabularize the given data. First of all, here the first column, literacy rate. Yes, literacy rate. This is also called as class interval. And next column, number of cities. This is also called as frequency. And you know that the next one is class marks. That is, class marks are mid values. And finally, u. What is u? That is ui means x minus a by h. And next, the last column is fi and ui. So let's find one by one column. The first 2 columns are already given in the raw data, that is 45 to 55 and 55 to 65. $75, 75 to 85, 85 to 95. And the number of cities also called as frequencies 3, 10, 11, 8 and 3. Yes. let us find the mid values, are called class marks, are also called as mid value. You know that we have discussed many questions. Xi is nothing but the half of the sum of the two limits, half of the sum of the limits of the class. 45, 55 sum. 45 plus 55, 100. What is the half of 100? That is 50. Then next values, no need to calculate. Check the height of the class. What is the height of the class? 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. 10, 10, 10. Increasing by 10. So just increase by 10. 60, 70, 80, and we get 90. The last class interval. And now coming to UI. X minus A. First of all, one of the class marks should be assumed as A. So assume one of the value. Choose one of the values as A. Here, which value has to be chosen? The highest frequency value. So therefore, generally, you take 70 as A. Now this becomes A. Now coming to this, X minus A. Let me find in rough column first. Afterwards, the remaining values directly we can take. So let me solve the first question, first problem. First UI value, first class UI value. X, what is X? The given observation, 50 minus A. What is A? We have chosen, we have assumed 70 as A. By H, height of the class is 10. Now you get minus 20. 50 minus 70 is minus 20 by 10. That you get minus 2. This is minus 2. Then the remaining values, no need to calculate like this. Blindly, directly, because there is a sequence, you no need to calculate. So let us save our time. You better to save your time by following the sequence. The sequence always follow the number line sequence. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. That's it. No need of confusion. Yes. Now find FI/UI, that is frequency and UI. 3 2s are 6, minus 6, 10 1s are 10, minus 10, 11 0s are 0, yes, 8 1s are 8, and 3 2s are 6. Now first of all, find the positive values, then after negative values. 8 plus 6, this is plus 14, minus 10 minus 6, that is minus 16, minus 16 plus 14. Minus is greater, you get negative number. So big number minus small number. 16 minus 14 is 2, but negative is dominating, minus 2. So simply you can write here, yes, here this is sigma FI/UI is minus 2. Yes, minus 2. Substitute the values. Small a is 70 plus sigma FI/UI is minus 2 by sigma Fi, sum of the frequencies, sum of the number of cities. So total, how many cities are there? Already given the question. 13, 14, 24, 32 plus 3, 35 cities. Yes. Into H, height of the class is 10. Simplify this. Already I told you in the previous video, small a should be taken. It should be separated till the last step, till the end. First of all, simplify this part. Then after, whatever the result you get at last, you add it or subtract according to the symbol. Yes, 70 plus into minus, minus 2 tens are. First of all, check by table, cancel by 5 table. 5 7s are, 5 2s are. So we get minus 4, 2 2s are 4 by 7. So that is 70 minus 4 by 7. It is a fractional form. You convert into decimal form. 4 should be divided by 7, but 4 is not divisible by 7 table. So you get 0 point. Now it becomes 40, 7 table. 7 5 is a 35. And again we get 5, naturally 0. And now 7 7 is a 49. Yes. And 1, already decimal point is there. Take 10. 7 1s are 7. So it's enough. And it is 70 minus 0.57. The last one is 1. The third decimal place is 1. which is less than 5. If it is less than 5, you just neglect, write 57 directly. Now it is 70 minus 0.57. Subtract it properly because decimals, be careful. 70 minus 0.57. Directly borrow. 10 minus 7, 3, and here 9 is left. 9 minus 4, 9 minus 5, 4, and here 9 is left, 9, and 7 taken borrow means 6. Now it is 69.43. What is the average literacy rate? 69.43 is the average literacy rate for this daughter. So just like this first we have completed the first exercise, and once again, my dear students, practice all these model questions. For every formula, practice 3 problems. What are the 3 formulae? Direct method, assumed mean method, step deviation method. For every method, for every one formula, you take 3 different questions and try your own, and you will get perfection. That's all.